Yeah, I think every game is a learning opportunity for our team. We had some guys out with AK, and then we had some guys step up like Dez. He played a great game for us, and I think that opportunities like that are huge for guys who may not have gotten minutes earlier in the year. So, opportunity to play against a team like Gonzaga, Duke, Florida, they're great programs, and it's just a great process for our team.
In the second half there, when you guys got going, you take the lead. What do you feel like changed? Like what flipped there in the second half?
Yeah, I think top to bottom, our team was just locked in for the whole game. Gonzaga is a great team. They had made a lot of runs against us, but we got to limit those, and I think we did a great job for the most part. They just made a couple big shots coming down the stretch.
Jack, you played against him a couple years back, Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Is that anywhere in the back of your head with his motivation today to try to get it done?
I think just playing against a team like Gonzaga, it's a great opportunity, and not really worried about what happened in the past. Just trying to focus on our team, and it's a different Gonzaga team, so just gotta lock into who they are. And
Jack, it was a rough game for you against Duke, just in terms of being able to finish. Why do you think you were able to turn it around tonight? What led to you getting back on track and feeling good about yourself?
yeah, I think it just starts with my teammates getting me the ball in great positions to score, and we all have ultimate confidence in each other. They're trusting me to make those shots, night in, night out, and I was able to knock down some today.
What was it like battling with Drew down the post, and what do you think changed with him in the second half when he kind of got going?
Yeah, he's a great player. You can't take any plays off. He works really hard every time down the floor, and he got me a couple times there, and just got to stay locked in for the whole 40 minutes.
One last question for Jack. Thanks, Jack.
Sean, how important are experiences in games like this for your team down the road? Obviously, you want to win, but to be involved in battles like this, how beneficial can that be?
I mean, very, very beneficial. Look, it's November. I think we're all just kind of getting our footing together as a new group with a new coaching staff. And you play Indiana where they're at, Florida, Duke, and Gonzaga consecutively. You could play some really good basketball and not feel the benefits. I think what's really important for our team, and I would even say our program, is to not allow a loss and a couple of these losses strip us of our confidence, because scheduling is so important. And sometimes when you start veering off in terms of the results, you can really fracture from within, and some of the things that might be right there for you to improve on, you kind of lose sight of it because our goal was to win, and we didn't. So I think the number one thing just for us is to not allow these last 3 or 4 games to take our confidence, and for us to really kind of see it for what it is. I mean, we just played Gonzaga, and in the second half, we were 21 of 34 from the field. I mean, there are times when you can go in the gym alone and not make 21 of 34. We were 5 for 8 from 3, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and I think we had 2 or 3 turnovers in the second half. I mean, we scored 50 points in the second half. We scored 84 for the game and lost. Clearly, there's some things we're really doing well on offense, and tonight we played with one of our best offensive guards didn't play, as you well know, Adam Kunkel. So to be able to do that, there's some real things I think we feel good about as we move forward. But defensively, we're the same team now that keeps giving up 88 and 81 and losing in these fights. Our inability to get rebounds, our inability to get key stops plagues us against this type of competition. We could maybe get through games in November playing against others, still win, know we have to improve, and try to fix it like that. But when you're out here in Portland playing the road that we just played, you get exposed if you can't defend. And Right now, we are a much better offensive team than defense. We show spurts, but the beginning of the second half and like our inability to rebound in the second half, I would be willing to bet 3 or 4 3-point shots Gonzaga got happened off of an offensive rebound. 2 times we had guys on our team literally leaking out towards half court. Until rebounding and defense becomes more important, till we shore up some things and improve against this level of competition, we're going to pull up short. So there's a lot that we can learn, and I think we can learn it in a lot of ways. I think my biggest concern about our team is that we bounce back and we have the opportunity to get a win. We need a win.
Sean, is that kind of what happened after you made the run to go up 6 or 8? They did get some stops finally, and you were able to shut them off at the other end.
Yeah, I mean, we hit a spurt in the second half where, you know, we were in that game almost unguardable. Like the ball was just going in. I mean, we had probably a 6 to 8 minute stretch where we got what we wanted. But down the other end, they were able to hold serve. Let me tip my cap to Julian Strother. I watched him as a high school player in Las Vegas, and you know his improvement, what he has become as a player. It's a tribute to Gonzaga and their staff. It's really a tribute to Julian because he has become one heck of a player. I thought his 2 3-point shots, they weren't easy ones. We had our best defender on him, Colby Jones, and that's what players like him do. They make those types of shots. But I thought both of those threes arguably were the 2 biggest shots that were made in the entire game. And you know, you look down, he had 23 points. He was a terrific player tonight.
Saw a handful of Gonzaga teams that give Gonzaga big men at Arizona. Where does Drew stack up, and did you expect him to go to him pretty heavy in the second half after he struggled in the first?
Yeah, I mean, Drew Timmy's as good of a college forward as I've seen. You know, I caught him as a freshman when he was more in a role. But again, to watch his development, and you know, he's a winner. I thought Jack said it right. He outworks people. He works incredibly hard running the court. You know, his skill set and how Gonzaga utilizes him, that speaks for itself. But it's amazing to just see his intelligence and competitive spirit at work. You know, he had 7 turnovers tonight, and I think for us, that's about as good as we're going to be able to do against him. Unfortunately, Julian, I thought, you know, he stepped up in a really big way down the stretch. We were right there, and look, credit Gonzaga, their team, their program. Those guys have won a bunch of games, and you can feel it when you get in that at the end. Whereas I think on our end, we're really in search of being able to secure the defensive rebound. You know, it's you can't challenge a shot, run to the other basket, let the ball hit the rim, bounce to 20 feet, let them catch it, make a one more pass and make a 3, and expect to beat Gonzaga. We did that a number of different times. So that's on us, me, and we have to fix that.
What do you think of your team's response from Friday's loss to tonight? Are you pleased with the way that they handled that and the way that they battled tonight?
I am. I thought we were an entirely different team tonight. We fractured against Duke. We had attitude problems. We had dissension. We had guys caught up in what just happened to them. We didn't respond after halftime. The game at times against Duke felt like it was too big for us. There's nothing good about it. And again, I don't want to take anything away from Duke, but that wasn't anywhere close to our best shot. I thought the way we played against Indiana, Florida, and tonight, you know, we did a lot of great things. It's just when you're playing those types of teams and programs, you have to be a better overall defensive team to beat them, and we're not. We just have a ways to go to get there.
Before you left Cincinnati, you talked about the fact that you wanted to learn more about your bench and see what you had. Tonight, Desmond Claude really stepped up. I thought Deontay
Did.
gave you a lot of big minutes. What did you learn about some of those guys that come
I thought they grew, and I thought the one player on our team that really took a big step forward was Desmond. I really believe that. Not because of just how great he played, but I just think this tournament, this experience, playing these 3 games, he clearly knows what college basketball is about, and you could slowly see him starting to add to what he does on the court. And I think he's going to be a really, really important player for us. And I thought he grew more than anybody else on this trip. You know, Kiki, who doesn't start, you know, with Adam Kunkel, and again, you know, I don't say this as an excuse, but Adam Kunkel didn't play the last 12 and a half, 13 minutes against Duke, and he didn't play again tonight. Like, we're a much better team when he's here, when he's playing. But because he didn't play, it gave Kiki a bigger opportunity, and maybe statistically it doesn't show, but I think we've learned to be able to depend and trust him. And I thought those 2 guys, not that the others didn't, but Dez and Kiki, I thought this trip meant maybe more to them than anybody in terms of moving forward. Yep.